You are an ally of Zaylen, Tezcat, and Pakal? This Shadow Queen is trying to reach the Pyramid of Mother Moon. That is a hard path to find, but not so easy for us either. I saw Yakate Farwalker go with the Shadow Queen's minions into Cloudburst Forest. Her forces burned the docks and barred the gate. We need to see if there are any good birds left. Confront some copper wings and see whom they serve.
We serve Captain Chantico Blue Air. He commands from the guard nest.
Chantico Blue Air, Head into the guard nest and confront Chantico Blue Air. We need to know if he is serving the Shadow Queen. I hope he isn't.
Another of the Shadow Queen's minions! Prepare to taste defeat! Okay, I believe you now. I'm sorry I accused you of serving the Shadow Queen. Can we chatter outside? I must apologize again. The Shadow Queen has turned half of my men against me, so I'm a bit paranoid. A number of weak-willed and greedy avians have gone over to the Shadow. They raided our weapons and my men are defenseless. Can you defeat the seed thieves and recover our spears? Good job! This will help strengthen us and weaken them at the same time. We won't be able to open the main gate until we defeat the Shadow Queen's right hand. He lurks in the charred tower. He has many of my men trapped inside. Can you get into the charred tower, defeat the Shadow Queen's servant, and free my men?
As you examine the charred tower, you see a powerful ward guarding the door. You know no easy way to remove it.
That ward you described sounds powerful and dangerous. We must rescue those men! Perhaps your escort, the Jaguar Shaman, knows how to unravel the ward. Ask Onyx Rainson.
A ward holds the door to the charred tower shut tight. The Shadow Queen's ways are devious. I should be able to untangle the ward and get you entrance, but my charm bag was scattered in the fighting. Can you help me recover the charms that the seed thieves stole? I suspect a few charms are still lost in the streets, too. You are remarkable. I'll need a vessel to prepare the ritual to get through the ward. The fiercest seed thief has such a thing in her nest. Go into the nest of Mazen Stingerby and get the jar of 5 suns from her. Don't fail.
Intruder! Get out! Out, I say! I'll peck your face! Your jar of 5 suns and leave me in peace!
Terrific work. You got the jar of 5 suns from Mazen Stingerby with hardly a scratch. I mixed up a potent wash that would cleanse away the ward. Here is some wash from the jar. Use it to open the charred tower. Once inside, defeat the Shadow Queen's servant and free Chantiko's men.
The wash that Onyx Rainson made smells crisp, sweet, sharp, and has a citrus note. The wash completely wipes away the protective ward. It makes your fingers tingle, but smells pretty.
The Shadow Queen said to keep an eye out for you. She said whomever defeats you can keep one of your eyes for good luck. I'm going to have nightmares about this forever!
Ha! It sounds like a decisive victory for our side. Tell Chantico Blueair the good news, assuming his men haven't told him about your exploits already.
I heard this story, how you defeated the shadow creatures soundly. Thank you for freeing my men. With the Shadow Queen's servant gone, we can burn away the webs holding the main gates shut. Collect a torch from one of the night terrors in the area. It should serve to burn the web away. The one you are chasing, Yakate Farwalker, fled into Cloudburst Forest. Open the gate, and I will meet you among the underbrush.
You touch the night terror's torch to the thick webs. They flare up like dry kindling. The heat and acrid smell are so intense, they force you to shy away for a moment as the gate unlocks.
The forest paths are no longer safe, as the Shadow Queen's forces prowl here unchallenged. We've heard whispered songs from Alto village that the Shadow Queen's forces have invaded the canopy. She's after our king. But I don't know why her forces patrol the forest floor. Surely they must have some other purpose than simply to cause chaos. Can you defeat some splinter wings and see if they'll tell us what the Shadow Queen is plotting?
rest of me, but one of us will find Lady Zinzin before you do. She can't hide down here forever.
They are searching for Lady Zenzen 7-star? Those foul wings! Princess Zenzen is the king's granddaughter. Lady Zenzen must be hiding down here to keep out of the Shadow Queen's clutches. If they caught her, King Nessa would break. We must find Lady Zenzen before the Shadow Servants can. Search for any evidence of Lady Zenzen's trail you can find.
This ground nest looks recently abandoned, and there are signs of a struggle. You find some feathers and a few sparkling rings. Could be evidence of the princess. A trail leads off into a nearby clearing.
How could you have lost that songbird, Lady Zenzen?
It wasn't me that first found her. It was you.
I knocked her out of the sky.
You barely scratched her, so she got away from me.
Never mind. We have a scepter and cloak and a handful of feathers. We can use that to convince King Nessa she is a prisoner.
He will have no choice but to believe us. Wait, what was that noise?
The wizard! The Shadow Queen will not like this one bit!
You collect all of the Lady Zinzin's trappings that the bad guys were holding. No other sign of the princess, though.
It's good that you heard and foiled their plot. Lady Zenzen must still be safe in hiding. Go up to Alto village and tell King Nessa that his granddaughter is still free. How to get there? You can't fly, can you? Ask Onyx Rainson. The jaguars travel freely throughout the realm. She'll meet you by the Eternal Falls. I will keep my men fighting the Shadow Queen's forces down here.
You need to go up to Alto. There is no easy path for those of us who don't have wings. There is an ancient path to Alto, which takes you up by way of the Eternal Falls. I will help you with the ritual. First, drive back some of the Tewano spirits so you can climb to the cave of Poison Waterflower, a cruel priestess. You need the pulp of the prickly pear cactus that grows in her cave.
Who dares intrude on me? I see doom for my people. And yours! Let me hasten your end! Take what you must, but know that you only quicken your own demise.
Well done. I'm glad Poison Waterflower's dark omens did not put you off your game. You'll need to defeat more of the evil winds, the Tewano spirits, to reach the second cave. The cave is home to a hungry caiman. You'll have to conquer him to reach the altar at the back of his cave. Drop the pulp of the prickly pear cactus onto the altar. It will release an emblem glyph that we need.
Welcome to my jaws. Don't turn me into boots!
You drop the prickly pear cactus pulp upon the altar. It has a sweet and syrupy smell. There is a song of a howling wind rushing through the cave. When it silences, you see a stone inscribed with an emblem waiting for you. The emblem glyph has a picture of a huge waterfall with a tall stone pillar beside it.
You got the emblem glyph. Take the emblem glyph to the Cloudbearer pedestal. You will see a groove where you place it. It will raise the sky pillar. Climb up quickly, and don't look down. I'll meet you up top.
The emblem glyph fits perfectly into the groove on the Cloud-Bearer pedestal. There's a deep, low grinding. The sound is something you can barely hear, but it resonates in your bones. The sky pillar suddenly lurches up into the clouds. Something that huge should not move so quickly.
You made it! Quite the view, The Shadow Queen's forces are strong here, as her attention is focused on the Avian King. Fight some of the beak breakers who have gone over to the Shadow to get the lay of the land, branches.
The Shadow Queen is going to win, and I plan to be on the winning side.
That is not a good sign. If the Shadow Queen is able to enthrall or scare enough people into joining her, she may be impossible to stop. We need to find a friendly bird to make sure the light still burns in opposition to the Shadow. Search the houses and see if you can find an ally. We need a helpful avian.
This house nest is dark and boarded up. 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 Wait, suddenly a light goes on inside, and someone emerges from a rear entrance.
Hello? Who is there? What do you want? The Shadow Queen led her armies here a short time ago. They are trying to bend King Neza to their will. Yes, the Shadow Queen is here. Her forces are scaring and attacking the people. Many are in hiding and need your help. Please, go find Kawil Green's song. He's desperate for a hero.
Please, don't hurt me. I have family to care for. The Shadow Queen's army pressed my cousins into building barricades and converting the Zolotl Tower to a place of terror. They have been imprisoned in terrible cocoons. Can you please free my cousins from around the Zolotl Tower? You rescued them all! I can never repay you. The Shadow Queen's forces have taken all of my food stores. Those of us who resist her are starving. Can you get our sacks of seeds from the corrupt beak breakers? Thank you. These seeds will help us keep up our strength. The people sing your name, and we will follow your lead. Go back to Shaman Six Cloud. He will help you.
Outsider, good, you have returned. Were you able to find Kawil Green's song? You helped him immensely. Thank you. We need to get you in to see the king without drawing the Shadow Queen's forces upon us. Toltec Cloud Painter is a codex artist who worked at the Kalmikak Library before the Shadow blocked it off. The codex artists have a good relationship with the king. Toltec may know how to get in. Find him keeping quiet at his nest.
Yes, Shaman Six Cloud sent you to me? You need to meet with King Neza? Yes, that is tricky, as the Umbra Legion has cut off most of the paths into the Feather Palace. But Shaman was right to send you to me. There's a secret way in from the Kalmakak library. You have to tangle with Shadow Weaver gliders to get their Spearbreaker blades. Then you can break the spear barricade. You've made a hole in the perimeter. We need my mentor, Popol Vuh Whitepaper, for our plan. He's being kept a prisoner in the lower level of the Kalmakak library. Go down and defeat his captor, the Shadow Weaver glider Zalas Sunbleed, and bring Popol Vuh back here to safety.
The darkest corners of the spiral, and the sounds men cannot hear. It is the Shadow Blight of Wizard City. Yes, I've been catching up on my reading in my spare time. Why do you ask? Will hang me up by the heels for a rabbit sucker or a poulter's hair.
Much thanks. I couldn't bear to hear him soliloquize anymore. Toltec sent you? Good boy, that one. I'll meet you back by his nest.
Popol Vuh recounted the story of your battle with Zalas Sunbleed. This story will be immortalized in our records. Popol Vuh needs to teach you the sacred glyph you'll use to open the secret way to the Feather Palace. Talk to Popol Vuh about it now!
Watch closely. This pattern creates the glyph we call the Way of Eats, or the Way of the Sorcerer. There is a spot behind the Kalmakek to place it. That will open a path into the Feather Palace. But I am too old to teach you the proper form to paint it. Toltec needs to do that.
Now that you understand the glyph for the Way of Its, of course I'll teach you how to paint it. There is a small problem, however. In the fighting, my stores were ruined. Collect a handful of cochineal beetles for our paint from Cloudburst Forest, and we'll need a conch shell to mix it. There is one in the whirlpool at the base of the Eternal Falls. It is guarded by the monstrous Kissine Seven Death.
If you don't leave right now, the roaring of the waters will be the last thing you'll hear. I will make your head into a canoe. That did not go as planned. Here, take your conch shell.
Yes, these are perfect for our needs. The last thing we need are paintbrushes. Shadow Weaver gliders took the brushes from my studio as punishment for resisting them. You'll need to defeat the Shadow Weaver gliders to get my stolen brushes back. Good. They didn't destroy the brushes. Now we have all that we need. Take the brushes, paint, and conch shell. You'll find the spot Popol Vuh spoke of inside the Kalmakak library. When you find it, paint the glyph for the Way of Its, and the path will open and lead you to King Neza.
You paint the glyph Popol Vuh described, and Toltec showed you how to create. The paint glows with a magical light.
How did you get in here? An outsider, I see. Come from another world. Ahoya! Ahoya! The Shadow's tongue tries to speak. To say our flower Zenzen is in their grasp. They salivate to know the secret of Mother Moon. Tell us, outsider, is this true? Or is the shadow as capricious and inconstant as the piranha's scissor teeth? The Lady Zenzen, the heart of song, is free and safe. You bring light to the dark places, outsider. Go to Charlotl, the tower that was lost, and find the shadow's tongue. Present our words like your own. Tell the shadow's tongue to fly, or be torn out.
As you walk up to the Zolotl Tower, the Umbra Legion guards make way for you. They seem to sense your mission of diplomacy.
Ah, the shaved jaguar cub interferes again. You're looking for the Shadow's tongue? I guess that's me. King Neza always did have a way with words. What message do you have for the Shadow Queen? Does he surrender? What? How dare you? The Shadow Queen will not like this news. I'll just have to strike you down to make sure I have something good to tell her. Ay, that really hurts. I can't believe you did that. The Shadow Queen will heal me, and then you'll be sorry.
You did what to the Shadow's tongue? Hooyah! Hooyah! You bring words sweet as honey. What I would give to have seen that. Outsider magician, I have another name for you. You are the azure shining one of song, who is destined to fight the shadow. You must never waver in this age-old battle, even when all seems bleak and forlorn. Go and find the flower of beauty, my granddaughter Zenzen, and
King Neza! And the young wizard, of course. Who else would be sending tremors through my web? Poor loyal Yakate did not enjoy meeting you. But now it's time to let the grown-ups talk. Neza, I need your royal blood to find the pyramid of Mother Moon. Help me and I won't shred Alto into a million splinters.
you are the heart of darkness. Your eyes are black holes radiating pain. Your words are chittering insect sounds. You are no friend of mine.
Your friend? What is this nonsense? I don't want to be your friend. I want you to grovel and beg to serve me. Give me the secret, Greyfeather, or I'll ruin you and your whole family line.
Azure Shining One, find Zenzen and keep her safe. Ask Onyx Rainsun to show you the head of the sun. It can illuminate your way. Shadow Queen, daughter of spiders, mother of lies, your time is done. Ahoya! Ahoya! The Feather Palace shall be our tomb. Ahoya!
By Mother Moon and all the stars in the spiral. King Neza commanded you to find Lady Zenzen by using the head of the sun? Odd, but I'm sure he knew what he was saying. The head of the sun is a giant Aztecosaur statue. Well, a stone head. It sits in Cloudburst Forest and talks.
Dawn and darkness. What kind of creature are you? My beautiful horns have been stolen. If I am the head of the sun, they are like my rays.
Don't let him tweak your nose. He's been complaining and moaning ever since his horns were plundered.
Ignore him. I cannot tell direction without them. If you can get my jade horns back from the Shadow Weaver prowlers, I'll help you. I truly could not have done that without you. I don't have any legs or body, you see. Princess Zenzen waits in the hidden sanctuary. There is a path of glowing yellow flowers that will take you to her.
Oh, you come from my grandfather? Oh, Mother Moon, the news is dire. We must act in his memory. I am sorry. I do not mean to fade, but I am so weak. The Shadow Weaver prowlers wounded me as I was escaping. I need your help if I am going to regain my strength. You'll need to get some poison from a Shadow Weaver prowler blade. Once you get the poison, take it to Popol Vuh White Paper in Alto. He'll know how to make a healing salve.
Great spirits, fly me your strength. Princess Zenzen was hurt? Let me see that blade at once. Take this obsidian knife. It is clean, unlike the corrupted shadow blade that wounded the princess. It will draw out the poison, but you must enchant it with the element of boldness taken from the Tehuano spirits. You will also need her to chew cacao beans, which you can find on the floor of Cloudburst Forest.
Chew on these cacao beans while you draw the poison out? I hope Popol Vuh knows what he's talking about. Wow, I feel better already. You were there when King Neza sacrificed himself to destroy the Shadow Queen? Do you think she's really gone? I don't know either, but we cannot let King Neza's death be for naught. I'm sure the Umbra Legion still searches for Mother Moon. I don't know if we can beat them there, but we'll try. First, can you distract some Shadow Weaver prowlers? Well done! I take no pleasure in their suffering, but I am thrilled by your victories. The Shadow Queen charmed many of my brethren with her magic mirrors. To free the splinter wings, we need to smash them. The mirrors, I mean. But for that, you'll have to battle some Tewano spirits to collect the teeth of the wind. Once you have the teeth, use them to smash the magic mirrors. Terrific work! It will take time for the sinister magic to wear off, but the splinter wings will come to their senses. With the forces of Shadow distracted, it's time to make our move. We have to try to reach the Pyramid of Mother Moon before them. Because you are not of royal blood, you will need to purify yourself before you can enter the Pyramid of Mother Moon. The place to do that is called the House of Flowers, a sacred spot to one of the living spirits of the world. The House of Flowers is guarded by the head of Hungry Night, the stone head next to the head of the sun. Oh, you've met already? Well, tell the head of Hungry Night, Yankashtik Tumben Chunuch. It means we seek a new beginning.
The peculiar creature returned. Why do you pester me, warm blood? You wish to pass to the House of Flowers? No. Keep your secret phrase to yourself. I will not help you. Why not? Because my teeth ache. Or rather, my mouth aches because those blasted splinter wings stole my jade teeth.
You should find out if he really knows the secret phrase, or if he is just bluffing.
You see, he really just wants you to find his lost teeth. After that, if you don't know the phrase, he won't help you.
You keep out of this. You got your horns back already. So, Warmblood, will you get my jade teeth back from the splinter wings? Good. When you return, I'll see if you know the secret phrase. Teeth. Those feel great. Put your hand in and see if they feel secure.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, tell me the secret phrase. You don't remember it, do you? Am I going to have to roll over there and eat you up?
As soon as he lets you get a word in edgewise, you firmly recite the phrase Zen taught you. Yan kashtik tumben chulnuha. You hope that was right.
Well done, youngling.
You may cross the blooming bridge to the House of Flowers. It is a sacred place that embodies the land. But I warn you, you won't like what you find. Talk to Lady Zen before you go inside.
Do you sense it? Something is wrong here. The living spirit who dwells in the House of Flowers is called Yashche. You need a blessing from Yashche to purify you, and you'll need his permission to take a starfall lily. Whatever corruption lies within, you'll simply have to deal with it.
Although the exterior is resplendent in color and form, there's something off about the place. There it is again, a whiff of corruption and blight underneath the perfume. Something rotten.
Mana Bleeder, why do you intrude on this sacred place? Storm Wrecker, Fire Quencher, Ice Breaker. Whatever you wish from here, it is too late. The shadow has passed through here and left her mark. Welcome to the Blight. Prepare for a long, long stay.
broken the shadow and cured my sickness and blight. Thank you, magician. I owe you much. You need to purify yourself to find the Pyramid of Mother Moon? Ah, of course. There you are. You can safely enter the pyramid without disturbing the spirits resting inside. Finding the pyramid will be a harder task. You need a starfall lily to open the way. Take one. I will wait outside the House of Flowers. The Shadow Queen twisted me at the root. I will always remember your efforts, and when I am gone, my seedlings will know your name. To reach Mother Moon, you must go down, 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 and then down again. The Starfall Lily will open the way. Place the Starfall Lily in the alcove at the Eternal Falls. Follow the path to Tierra de Brea. Lady Zenzen will meet you.